I nominated Marie because we've been working closely together for about 3 years on mental health, and I've never seen anybody, paid or unpaid, work as hard as she does and put in the commitment that she does. She genuinely believes in what she's doing and she genuinely makes a difference, and quite often she doesn't see that, which is why I thought this would be a great way to recognise all the great work that she's done up until now and the work she'll continue to do.
I do this because I never want anyone to feel as lonely as I did as a parent whilst caring for children with mental health illnesses. My own son fell ill 3.5 years ago now. He was diagnosed with severe depression and he tried to take his own life twice. We as a family, obviously my son was extremely ill, and I had to give up work, full-time work, to care for him full-time. And as a family it put a lot of pressure on us. And I found as a mum caring for him, I was struggling with my own anxieties about how ill he was, about what the next stages are, what I should be doing for him, and just wanted generally someone to talk to that was experiencing the same sort of thing. First of all, tried to find a group that was specified for children with mental health illnesses and couldn't find anything. Mm-hmm. So I decided to put a flyer out. I spoke to our local vicar, Father Brian, and asked him if I could use the church, and he has let me use the church ever since for our meetings. But I put a flyer out and asked parents to turn up and come and talk, really, and it's grown from there. So, and that's how I met Sam. I think art is an expression of a feeling, and so you can kind of do a bit of doodling and colouring in, and that can help the mind calm. And I think art is pretty big in lots of people's world that have mental health. I think art and mental health are massively linked in lots of different ways for expression and kind of as healing almost.
I know that when my son was suffering at school, the one lesson he actually wanted to go into school for was his art lesson. He really enjoyed being able to just have that freedom to do what he wanted on a piece of paper. We did an exercise actually at one of Marie's workshops where we drew on paper bags and then put our emotions into the bag. So we drew what we were feeling and then put the emotions in the bag, and that was really, really helpful.
And also I think if you're looking at a piece of paper that you've drawn, you're almost talking about a third person with your drawing rather than saying how you feel. Yeah. It's easier for people to say, well, I felt that rather than themselves. So I think that kind of opens up a bit of conversation.
So you know you're going to get painted. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, my first thought was, oh my goodness, you are kidding me. But afterwards, I just thought, do you know what? This is a real honour to be painted and to be recognised for the work that I'm doing.